So you've had your inspection, the sellers completed the property disclosures. We'll talk about those in another video. They're important for you. You're buying your house, they completed the inspection, filled out the disclosures, you're looking it over, and there's some things that you would like to be fixed. And your question to your realtor is, should I ask for a credit / price reduction, or should I ask them to complete the repairs prior to closing? There's a couple different ways you can look at this, and each scenario is going to have a different answer. Generally speaking, anything with dry rot, anything that like could be worse when they tear into it, you know, that somebody's like, well, it's just going to be a time and material job. That's an indication to you that they can't really accurately estimate it. So what they're telling you is, once we tear into this, it might be a lot worse than it looks from the outside. Those kind of jobs, or like completing a new roof where they have to replace all the sheeting, each one of those boards is $45. And if a board has, sometimes they have 40, 50 squares, I mean, that can be a lot of money. So those types of work, you either want to have an accurate estimate by a licensed professional, or you want to have the work done by the seller prior to closing with your approval of the vendor that's completing the repairs. Now, if there's an HVAC system that's just old and it has a couple of years left, or the roof has a couple of years left, or the carpet needs replaced, or the house needs painted, a lot of those things, some of those things you can do on your own, and that's how a lot of people make a lot of equity. So my recommendation would be, if it has to do with water issues like mold, dry rot, a roof leak, what else? Like that kind of stuff where it's just hard to investigate, I would say get either a credit towards your closing costs and prepaids, so you pay less out of pocket to close and you have more money in your pocket to fix things, or get a price reduction, which will slightly lower your monthly payment. Now, when it comes to getting price off, just make sure that you have an estimate for that work to be done by a licensed contractor. And a lot of times we'll get money off and just have the seller pay that invoice at closing. So when I go into title, or you go into title, you have a credit with this company to come in here and complete that, and you didn't have to spend any money out of pocket. It's essentially just financed into the deal. And so when somebody says, like, I want the closing costs and prepaids financed into my loan, they really aren't part of the loan. It's part of the real estate side. And that's what the real estate agent does, is they help you negotiate a credit towards your closing costs, which is then financing them into your loan with your lender. So if you have more questions, feel free to reach out to us or talk to your realtor. Thanks.